YouTube. What's up? It's your boy, Original Dog Man John Castro. Um, this is a fragrance video. Fragrances I recommend for Father's Day. I don't take Father's Day lightly. I have one of the things I think that Father's Day doesn't get the recognition it does. I don't think that fathers on Father's Day get the recognition that they deserve. I know there are a lot of deadbeat fathers out there, a lot of fathers that don't have anything to do with their kids. I understand it. I've been in that position. I know about it. I know that women can make it hard on men. I know that society could make it hard on men and make it easier for women. Been there, done that too. Um, but I just want to let you guys know, for most of you fathers out there, I understand the position. I understand that sometimes you're in a position to get your kids, to get your children, and sometimes you're not. Life throws you curveballs and hands you lemons. It is what it is. So I don't take this lightly when I make a list like this. I've seen a lot of people do Father's Day gifts, and one of the main fragrances that they throw up in Father's Day is Polo. Look, I like Polo, but it is now reformulated. It ain't as good as it used to be. I wouldn't recommend that to any father today, just out of respect. I wouldn't do it. Um, I'm a modern day man. I can rock with the young kids that are in their teens, and I can rock with some old folks that are in their that are seniors, past their 50. I'm almost 50 years old myself. So with that being said, man, like I want some modern day shit too. I like some good shit. I like some masculine shit, and it is what it is. With that being said, um, I understand what it is to be a man. I understand how women, society, females, even young males will look at a masculine man today and look down on you. Society is against the man. Society is against the father figure. Society is against a father figure who is intelligent, who arms himself, and who understands truth. Society is against us. Period. So when I make a video like this, I don't make it lightly. I don't take this lightly. I honestly think that fathers need to be looked at more as an important figure in any family unit. That's just the way I think. I think that men need to be more respected in today's society than ever. Society needs men whether society knows it or not, because society is falling apart. Everyone's living in expression and no one knows how to live in tension. So when I make a video like this, I say, if you're gonna get your dad something, if you're gonna get your father something, get him the best of the best, and don't half step it. I see a lot of these videos, they're putting up these fragrances that to me are shit. They're shit fragrances. I say give him what is really good. So in all my fragrances that I have here, I actually really, really love. Right? This is something that I would want someone to get for me for Father's Day. Though the video can be subjective, I think a lot of fathers would agree with this list. So let's start it off. Replica by the Fireplace. A really good boozy fireplace caramelic vanillic fucking fragrance. I really love this. If I got this for Father's Day, I'd be really happy. Pure Havana. I love tobacco. If I got this for Father's Day, I would be really happy. YSL EDP. Now, all these fragrances are going to be more on the masculine side because it's Father's Day, not Mother's Day. EDP, though this a female can pull off, this is a masculine fragrance. It's a sweet, fresh, masculine fragrance, and it leans a little bit more towards the man, a male figure, than a female figure. Why? YSL EDP. If I got this for Father's Day, I'd be really happy. George Zaharoff Trifecta. You get me one, I'd be missing. I'd be a miss. Get your father the whole fucking trifecta. It's a little bit less than $300. Get your father the fucking trifecta. If I got the trifecta, as I bought it for myself, I'd be really happy. I'd be okay with one or two, but I would want the trifecta. That's just me. I'm a man. These are masculine fragrances. These are powerful, strong fragrances. I would want them. Acqua di Gio Profumo. If I got this for Father's Day, I'd be really happy. Red Tobacco by Mancera. This is a man's man. This is a nuclear fragrance. You got to wear this with a suit and tie. You got to wear it in the wintertime. You got to wear it with a leather jacket or whatever. But if I got this for Father's Day, I'd be really happy. Now, I said I wouldn't go cheap for Father's Day, but I'm going to go cheap 3 times. All 3 of these would be a little bit over $100. Sillage, Boston, and Club de Nuit Intense for Man, if your dad doesn't already have this. If I got all 3 of these for Father's Day, I'd be really happy. If I got one of these for Father's Day, cheap ass fuck. If I got this for Father's Day, cheap ass fragrance, $32, that means you didn't spend much on me. You didn't think about much of me. You're just thinking about getting away cheap. But if you bought me all 3 of these, I'd be really happy. Now, I'd be grateful if you bought me one. But in the back of my mind, I'm straight telling you, you ain't cheap on me, bitch. That's just the way I feel. But if you bought me all 3 of these, I'd be really happy. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, straight up. If you bought me Dolce & Gabbana The One Intense, I'd be happy. If you bought me Dolce & Gabbana The One Royal Night, oh yeah, I'd be happy because this is hitting close to 100. But if you bought me a gem that I knew nothing about, like Dolce & Gabbana The One Gentleman, which is a barbershop-y sweet fougere, I'd be really fucking ecstatic because I like this one a lot. I like all 3 of these. These 2 I like a lot. I'd be really happy if you got me 2 of these. I'd be really, really, really magnificently happy if you got me all 3 of them. You want to know what would make a man happy for Father's Day as far as fragrance goes? This is what would make a man happy. If you got me Tom Ford Ombre Leather, I'd be really happy. If you got me Initial Side Effect, a masculine woody scent with a touch of berries in the background, I'd be really happy for Father's Day. If you got me another leather fragrance, Godolphin with a fruity scent, suede kind of front scent and masculine, I'd be really happy. Godolphins by Parfum de Marly. I'd be really happy. If you got me another leather fragrance that smells fucking hella good, which is Oud for Greatness, and you spent close to $200 to $300 on this bad boy, I'd be really happy. And for your birthday, if your birthday came around, I would get you something really good, because this would make any man happy if he likes leather fragrances. If you got me Carlisle by Parfums de Marly, the cherry tobacco, I'd be really happy. If you got me Xerjoff Naxos honey tobacco, just like Pure Havana, I'd be really happy. These are my fragrances that I recommend you guys get for your fathers. Yeah, they say Pure Havana is discontinued, but you can still get it right now. I don't know if it is. It doesn't seem like it is. I bought it about about $83. No, I think it may be a little bit more than that. Maybe $130. It went up in price though. I think it is going to be discontinued, but you can still buy it. All these fragrances are either quality. Oh no, actually, all these fragrances are quality. Some of them are just cheap. Good quality. I'd be really happy if you got any of these fragrances for me for Father's Day. So it's all dependent. It's all subjective. What does your dad like? Does he like tobacco? Does he like sweet, fresh, fruity? Does he like citrus? Does he like leather? Does he like boozy? Bentley Intense for Man was another one I could have pulled out more fragrances, but this is enough. As far as fragrances go, I think that the average man would be really happy if you did what I just said here. It's your boy Original Dog Man. Fragrances I recommend for Father's Day. I don't think you'd go wrong with any of these. None of these are either too horrible or not. None of actually all of them perform really good. They do. Peace the hell out.